Hello, Aries. I hope you are doing well today. The theme of this reading is, or this set of readings, what I want to go for the next week or so is how to love ourselves first, how to love ourselves better. Lewd, not. I know what some of you are thinking. It's just about prioritizing ourselves, just bringing more love into our lives in general. And it's funny because I randomized a song to get ready, and I asked for a song for me, and I got, oh, it's just kind of, hang on, technical issues, and I got There's Only One of You by Nathan Sykes, which I thought was lovely because it's exactly the message that I want to get through in these readings. You know, we are unique individuals, and we're worthy of being loved, right? The funny thing as well, about this is, now I haven't shuffled this deck yet. As I was going to sleep last night, I was sort of thinking about this card, the Milk and Honey card, and then when I pulled it out, it was on the bottom of the set of the deck. I just found it really, really funny because again, it's like it's a message to me. I've Some of you may know I did a video on it. I've talked about it a couple of times where I'm trying to not drink. I'm trying to completely not drink. I'm into my third week now, so doing well. But I'm replacing it with my coffee addiction quite badly, which, you know what, coffee's better than alcohol, isn't it? So I dug my coffee machine out of the kitchen, like the depths of the kitchen. I hadn't used it in such a long time, and I gave it a really good clean. It kind of had a film of grease on it and like dust, so it was really lovely, right? But I gave it a really good clean, and I made myself an iced latte with almond milk and honey. So I mixed like the honey in with the coffee, and then poured the milk over it, and it was so good. And I was thinking to myself as I was falling asleep, I was like this happy little elephant, like just like that's the joy I had, that I'd made myself this latte at home. So I don't know what took me so long. I've been in lockdown for so long, right? Just to kind of show you, I'll just pop that right in the middle of the deck and give it a quick shuffle so you can see that that's gone in there, right? I just thought all that glitters is not gold. That may be appropriate for somebody. Split the deck into three. There we go. All sorted and ready for your reading. So yeah, I don't know. So finding the little pleasures in life, doing the things that make us feel good, looking after our health, yeah, just really holding ourselves in high value, right? And knowing that we deserve good things in our life. So, Aries, though, we're reading for Aries, please. Can I get a song for Aries' reading today? What are we going to talk to Aries about? Aries, what are you doing? Ride by Lana Del Rey. Advert. I don't know what it is about Spotify. I swear they're doing something with it being Easter weekend, where they're just adding like more adverts than they usually would, because I'm meant to get 30 minutes of free like listening after I watch one advert, and it makes me watch like three adverts, and then it's two songs, and then it's another advert. So I swear they've bumped it up over the weekend or something. But your song there, I don't know if you spotted it, it was Ride by Lana Del Rey. Lana, I'm just making a note of it. Oh, happy birthday as well, Aries. For some of you, I think we're going into Aries season now, if I've calculated it correctly. So if it's your birthday soon, happy birthday. I hope you have a good one, and I hope this year is your year. I'm just going to pause the video, listen to that song off camera to get a mood, to get in the mood of it, and then we'll start to pull cards. Right, okay, so you could have been persisting with something for a long time. You could just be driving your car. Maybe you just enjoy taking your car out for a drive. But it could be that you, when you feel stressed, or like if you feel like you need to escape a situation, it's a very Aries energy to kind of want to like jump out of a situation if there's drama going on, or it just gets too much, or it's too stressful, or it's too boring. You may just be like, I need to escape for a bit, I need to be my own person, I need to be independent. Take your car out for a drive and just drive, right? It could be that for some of you, or for others of you it could be something where you've persisted with something for a long time. You can be my full-time daddy. Maybe there's been a relationship that you've been either pursuing or entangled with, or you've persevered with for some time. I don't know where you are with that, and perhaps you don't either. It could be a number of different things, right? So whatever you get from it, use your own intuition and take that. It's feeling a bit like It's feeling to me as though you're a little bit done with the situation, a little bit like I've put a lot into this. It's kind of feeling a bit like a roller coaster, right? It's like a one track though. It doesn't feel like you're free to kind of go wherever you want to. I mean, it could be for some of you, for those of you who are trying to escape a situation, but for others of you, it could feel a bit like you just keep going, you just keep going, you just keep going, and you kind of going where life takes you without, feeling a bit directionless or like things are out of control. So do take it as it resonates there. Can I get a card for Aries? There we go. One's fallen out. Can you see it there? Goblins. Whoa. Okay. Goblins. It's a bit creepy, isn't it? Look at those little creepy creatures there. Goblins. Okay, we'll see where that goes. I haven't seen all these cards. It's a new deck for me, and I like to be surprised by them. I like to um, I like to get to know my decks as we go along, right? I like things to unveil naturally. So I don't sit down and go through each card. I kind of have I mix them up and then kind of do a reading, and I learn them as they come out. The sun's there on the bottom though. I gave it a quick shuffle and the sun was there, so that's nice. You can see the sun is perhaps then there's a situation where light is being shone into the dark corners where things are hidden, like secrets are hidden, or people possibly have you suspect perhaps that people have bad intentions or they're hiding things, but the sun is coming in there. Oh look, the 10 of cups underneath that as well, gorgeous. The sun is coming in to illuminate those spaces possibly. So I'm just actually going to put the sun into the middle. So if it comes out with the 10 of cups again, we know it was supposed to. Can you tell me more about Aries' situation? You've given me goblins. Whoa, there could be definitely a fallout. I can see, without looking at what these two cards are just yet, I'm just going to kind of put the deck away. On the bottom, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Could be a situation that's quite chaotic. There could be a fallout. So either a situation where things all go a bit wrong or people are arguing. There's a bit of chaos around it. But the only card that I'm seeing in the upright is the Ace of Swords so far. So, oh, look, the Ace of Swords and Temperance. So there's some kind of truth here that could be spoken, or some kind of realization. It does feel connected to what I was saying about the sun coming in and illuminating those shadow spaces. It feels like almost like they're just playing that Lana Del Rey song. They said, "You can be my full-time daddy." But this is like a sword of truth, right? It's almost like a victory sword. It's got that like the crown with the wreath in there. So it feels like victory and transformation there as well with that butterfly. And there's a volcano there in the background, so it does feel a bit like a volcanic eruption. It feels like something is going to come to light. A truth is revealed. It's quite sudden. It illuminates. It feels like I'm just thinking about James Charles, right? It feels like when something comes to light about bad intentions of somebody in a position of power or influence. So it could be that you or somebody around you has something to say, to shine a light on something that's hidden regarding someone in a position of power or influence, or a company or a structure. It could be there. Temperance there. But this is saying there is a need to be patient. There is a need to be balanced. You need to approach this situation in a very grounded way. You can see this person stood on the ground. With the water and these two cups, normally it's water and fire, so that it's an alchemical process. It's saying you need to bring emotion and passion into this situation while remaining grounded. Stay very balanced as you go into whatever this is. If you go in and you lose your temper or you get over emotional and start crying, sometimes that does work in your favor, but perhaps you don't want to do that. That volcano is not erupting. It's like you do have to approach this in a mature sensible way. You've got all four suits of the tarot here with these two cards combined: the sword of truth and communication and clarity and clarity, mental like aptitude, the water and the fire and the ground. The only thing that is actually missing from the imagery is the fire. You can see he's in those cups. He's actually, the cups, it's just water in those cups. There's no fire there in those cups. I have to say this is it's a very masculine temperance card. Normally the person on the temperance card is female, but this is a masculine temperance. So I don't know if there's something to that. I don't know if it's because it's a very effeminate masculine temperance. And I just mentioned James Charles, and now I'm not trying to I want everybody to be an individual. I think everybody should be who they are, right? And I believe in gender fluidity. I don't like fixed gender roles. Just to kind of put my own stance there. So however you come to this reading, you're welcome here, basically. But there could be something to this. It could be a factor, is what I'm saying, in somebody's story. So that's why I'm drawing attention to it. Also, the fact that there is a rainbow there as well. Rainbows are linked to LGBTQT plus issues. I get a tiny bit of like it's like dyslexia. See, I even got that word wrong. So sometimes the words do come out wrong. So I hope I got those acronyms in the right order. But you know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, it's like could be something there with that. And he has got a sun behind his head as well. So I do feel like this is like the truth revealed on this situation. Transformation there with the butterfly. This person has the wings. So I feel like the butterfly is symbolic of this person here. Could be that somebody is transitioning. You know, the butterfly is coming to me as something very colourful, and it undergoes a change. So that could be for somebody. It doesn't have to be for all of you. It's kind of like because it's a general reading, I get the overview message, and then sometimes it zeroes in on specific individuals who are coming to the reading. So if that's not your specific story, just pull back a little bit and see what else comes out. It could just be a message for one person, right? But there's no fire. There's no fire. There's no passion for something, or okay. So I was sort of getting something else on there, but I'm just going to hold on to that for a second just to see if anything else comes out with it, because I don't want to kind of personalize the reading too much. High Priestess there. No, that's telling me, yeah, say what you got. They were giving me the word. I just thought it was a little bit. I didn't want to be offensive, or I just wasn't sure how it would be received, but they were giving me the word eunuch. So make of that what you will. I was going to hold back on that, but the High Priestess card is saying, yeah, say it. So there you go. Scorpionic energy here. We have Sagittarius with Temperance, and Scorpionic energy with the High Priestess. Doesn't have to be. Just she is looking quite butterfly-like there, with these almost like wings behind her, and the kind of colours of her. Sort of good. I'm getting kind of like peacock butterfly as well. I don't know if that's a thing. I had a lot of peacock stuff in my readings last week as well. This is using your intuition to sense something, knowing things without knowing why you know something, receiving messages through dreams. The High Priestess doesn't always speak though. So a lot of the time she holds back. She is silent. So maybe it's telling me don't say that word. I don't know. It's out there now. Yeah, it's very, very emotionally stable energy. So I am linking it very much to this person because it's saying speak your truth. The sword's raised, so this symbolizes communication, and temperance means patience, biding your time. The High Priestess knows things, but knows she doesn't always communicate. She keeps secrets. So to me, this is this person. It's the same energy. It's like this is how it starts. It's like I have something to say, I'm going to be patient, and then this is the more mature energy of over time, kind of really mastering those emotions, being very emotionally stable, knowing that you don't necessarily have to speak your truth, immediately, that you can hold on to a truth. It's like somebody's learned how to, like, maybe when someone was younger, they'd just blurt things out. You know, maybe they'd be quite controversial. Maybe they'd just say, "Oh, I've seen something wrong. I'm going to say it." But this is saying, you know, especially when somebody gets over emotional, they just say what they think. That's very Aries energy, actually. Getting very fired up and then just saying, like, "This is what I feel. This is how it is," and boom, done, out. But this is very, very, very emotionally mature, emotionally able to hold back your words because you have a huge amount of emotional control. So what's going on over here then for that 4 and 4? So there could be something to do with your foundations, your stability, your structure, workplace, family, community life. I'm not seeing community though. Just with it being the 4s, that's about your stability, your foundations, your base. Somebody could be very, very emotionally guarded here. The 4 of Pentacles is guarded energy, Cancerian energy for me. But it's also like this person's kind of like blocking the path. It's like as though we, as the viewer, we're walking along that path. We want to go to this place, but this person's not letting us through. There's this guardedness. So we've been rejected. We've had to go back out into this kind of field area of these cards, and then this is kind of feeling a bit dejected, feeling a bit like, yeah, I knew I was picking up on community for a reason. So there's this 3 of Cups, which symbolizes a community, a soul tribe, people that we like to spend time with, but it feels like there's some kind of rejection here, or we're blocked from it. So it could be like, say for example, this represents a gay pride parade, just because I was picking up on that stuff earlier. So it doesn't have to be that. So this is like a gay pride parade, and you're like, I want to go to that, but your parent is blocking the door and saying, no, you're not going. So feeling quite rejected. Or it could be, I don't know, like, oh, this is, you know, a fandom meetup. You know, we're all fans of this same thing. I've met these people online. We're all friends now. We all want to go to this event together, but the government's like, no, nobody's traveling at the moment. So there's this feeling of being dejected. So there's a lot of different ways that situation could apply to people, is what I'm trying to say. So wanting to go to whatever this is, because this is where your community is. This is where your 3 of Cups is. Somebody's not letting you do it, but it's like there's a secret passage or something. There's like or a different opportunity, or there's something coming in that's like, it's going to be even better, but you're not seeing it because you're so busy sulking about not being able to go to this. You're missing this kind of divine cup that's being offered here. So there's something really good, but you just watch that you don't miss really good opportunities because you're dejected about whatever this thing is that you're kind of like blocked from going to. Okay. Let's find out a little bit more with this vice versa tarot. So can you tell me please, what's this card that's trying to show itself? Yeah, look, blocked. Can you see how the gate's blocked? So 9 of Wands as well. That's Wounded Warrior. That's really fed up of this, actually. Right, Ace of Swords and Temperance. What's the Ace of Swords and Temperance, please? 10 of Cups. There you go. So 10 of Cups is, look at the rainbow again. Yeah, it could definitely be LGBTQT plus. I have to really think about it. Sorry. Not, I don't want to say issues. The topic for somebody. Yeah, 10 of Cups is like, this is like happiness with other people. This is whatever that happy community is for you. You know, I was saying it's like you're being blocked from going to it up here. This is kind of like what that means to you. So whatever, when you think about people that make you happy, a place that makes you happy, happiness shared with others, whatever that symbolizes for you, this is what this card means. And look, there's that like Ace of Cups there, look. That's the Ace of Cups. That's the imagery on the Ace of Cups card. So it is there, right? It's like, it's beautiful. It's unveiling. It's almost like Aphrodite coming out of the sea, right? So this beautiful. It's interesting. I've used the word veil twice there. I noticed that I used it at the start of the reading. I can't remember what the context was, but I picked up on my own language that I'd used the word veil. And then I just said unveiling, and the high priestess has a veil behind her where her secrets are hidden. So with the Ace of Swords, there's this unveiling of truth. Somebody may reveal feelings for you, or you may reveal feelings for somebody else. But it feels very beautiful. It feels like blossoming, like coming out of a cocoon. Like it feels very, very beautiful, whatever this is. Queen of Wands as well, like coming out looking fabulous after a period of solitude there with the Hermit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is another cup. Because it's not... Okay, you've made some sort of error of judgment here. Now, I'm not saying that whatever, you know, I said you're blocked from going to whatever this is. Please don't get annoyed with me for saying this. This is what the cards are telling me. So you wanted to go to this because you felt like that's your happy place. They're giving me Care Bears. I don't know what that means. Like, I do know what Care Bears are. I just don't know why. Maybe it's the rainbow. I don't know. Maybe that's like a signifier for somebody. But you want to go to whatever that is. You can't go. You're blocked. So this feels like comforting other people. So it feels like you're not the only one here, right? You're like, other people want to go to whatever this is too. So you're locked out of whatever this is. And you think that's your 10 of Cups, which is brilliant, right? And maybe it is your 10 of Cups. But because you're so focused on whatever that is, there's this really very beautiful other cup that's trying to come into you, but you're so busy sulking about not being able to go to whatever this is that you're going to miss it. Not even looking right. Because I think you're healing with the rainbow as well. The rainbow signifies healing from whatever this is. Those cups are empty, but you could easily refill those cups, right? But you don't want to refill them with salt water. So something about tears. You don't want to refill the cups with tears. You don't want to refill the cups with salt water. But salt, it almost looks like pearls, right? It almost looks like pearls in there. And you can't make a pearl without salt. Why do I keep getting all oysters? I need to do my oyster reading. I've got a reading that's waiting to go up on camera. I keep getting oysters. So you could have, if you're like, I don't want to fill those cups up with salt water, which symbolises tears, but there's something of value to that. Because that's how you make the... What? I don't get it. It's a kind of a weird symbolic reading, I have to say, Aries. Right, okay. There you go. So there you go. There's the truth coming in. So this is the veil being lifted, right? This is somebody coming in to this is the flying as well. They're flying in, possibly taking flight. We've got a lot of stuff about wings and butterflies here. So this is the truth coming in. This is the news, the messenger, somebody coming in to take action, to reveal something, right? And they're going towards, the way it came out, they're going towards that high priestess there. The high priestess can also symbolize like be a symbol of authority, for example, a mother figure, or it can symbolize sort of church and those kind of structures. It's just the more feminine form of it, rather than the Hierophant, who's a bit more domineering. This person's more, they listen better, I feel. I mean, the Hierophant can be a good listener as well. But I feel like possibly this is the person who's blocking the door for you, right? The secrets behind the door. I feel like you're the person who wants the secrets to be revealed, so you're taking action to lift the veil. This person could be keeping secrets for you. Again, this is very like a closed, it's like that Cancerian crabby energy, closed. But it's blocking you from your happy, blocking. See how all these people are like blocking the path? Like you can't get through that archway, you can't get along that path, you can't get through that archway. So taking action in regards to this, because I feel like the truth is going to lift a veil for you, and it's going to allow you to, perhaps allow you to actually see what this 11th cup is. Or it could be that you need to go in a different direction to find whatever that is. you know, sometimes rejection is God's protection. And I know a lot of us, you know, it's annoying when people say that when you really want something, but, you know, sometimes it is true. So can you tell me what is the blockage? Why is this path blocked, please? Oh my goodness. Right, excuse me, please. High Priestess, let's pop that up there. Something to do with balance. Somebody's trying to juggle two sides, keep two sides happy. Manifesting dreams into reality. Needing to make a choice. So you've got two twos there, so a choice does need to be made. About some kind of painful ending, and the King of Cups. The King of Cups has his back turned. So this Ten of Swords here, the Ten of Swords normally means getting stabbed in the back. He's stabbed in the front in this case. Stabbed in the back. It's a painful ending. Somebody feels betrayed. But it's like, haha, I wasn't even, because this is the Magician. It's like, haha, I wasn't even in that suit of armour anyway. You know, it's an empty suit of armour. So a little bit of... there's the dolphin. Sorry, the dolphin's like symbolic for me at the moment. The dolphin's behind the King of Cups. Sorry, I'm being really annoying because I'm not actually talking very much here. I'm just trying to understand what I'm getting. Right, I'm going to just pause for a second and try and work out what this is telling me. Okay, so why is the path blocked? Why are the secrets being kept in the first place? Why is that path blocked? Somebody's trying to keep two groups of people happy here, but somebody has a choice to make. They have to choose one or the other. So they are choosing. They're choosing, I think, to move away from one community to another community. It doesn't have to be a community, you know, a group of people, a environment into another environment. They're going to choose a different environment. So they're doing this like sleight of hand here where it's almost like they're going to... It's like he's revealing his back, right? He's like, he knows he's going to get stabbed in the back. He knows the people are going to come for him. He knows that he's like revealing his back because there's some kind of like trick where he's like, he wasn't even there anyway, or he wasn't even... It's like predicting a reaction from a group of people in order to make the fallout, the impact less painful. This king, I need to do that oyster reading. This King of Water, I'm associating with this energy. The King of Cups is scorpionic energy for me, as is this. And I have been picking up on scorpionic energy for a while. It came through ages ago in a Capricorn reading where everybody had gone off to their own kingdoms. There'd been a big fallout between all the different star signs, like the kingdoms of each star sign. And Scorpio had gone off, and they'd turned off the water flow. They'd basically put the dam, they controlled the dams, they put the dams up, and they were not letting any of the other kingdoms have any of the water. It was like a starvation tactic, right? And basically it was like, well, what are you going to do? Are you going to go and grovel to the Scorpio and beg them to turn the water back on, or are you going to find something different to do? So I'm sorry, I don't mean to be giving all Scorpios a hard time. It was a control tactic of Scorpio. It was like, well, right, it was like, you're going to betray me. Well, let's see what happens when I do this, right? It was just Scorpio being Scorpio. So what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know what you're going to do. Right, let's keep going. So you're like, So you've got a choice, right? Are you going to go and challenge that energy and get them to reveal the truth and get them to move? Or are you going to think, why am I wasting my time and effort on that situation anyway? Like, it's almost like, it feels like poker face, or like, how do I put it? It feels like a double bluff, right? So they're sat there going, they'll come back begging us, they'll grovel to us, you know, they want what we've got, they'll come back on their knees, and you are becoming a lot more mature, I think, as time's going on. So you do have the choice. Are you going to go and challenge this energy? But you're a knight, you're showing as a knight, right? And they're showing as this kind of like very powerful energy. Again, this is what I was picking up on here, where someone smaller is challenging someone in a position of authority or influence. So are you going to do that? Or are you going to just let it go, right? Think karma, you know, karma's going to come for this person in the end. You know, I'm going to let the universe deal with that situation, because you have this absolutely beautiful divine gift here coming in as whatever this 11th cup is. So you could, why would you waste your time on that? I wouldn't waste my time on whatever that was. I mean, yeah, speak your truth and let karma play out, but whatever this is really, really good. So what's the Ace of Cups? What's the Ace of Cups for Aries? Yeah, exactly the same message, right? Pick yourself up, walk away, live to fight another day. Like, what, you're going to challenge the king and like die on the battlefield? Or are you going to think, right, I've lost this battle, I don't have to lose the war, I can win the war, I can walk away from this and come back like stronger in the future. Yeah, because you've got Temperance, so it's like it's saying bide your time, don't, you hold on to what those secrets, don't speak just yet. I bar the gates of my teeth, right? Sorry, it's I always mangle it, but it's a classical quote from a lot of classical literature, where it talks about your teeth being like the gates of your mouth. So I can't let the words escape the gates of my mouth. Could be that somebody can't speak, like you're under some sort of NDA or something. High Priestess is again there. This is knowing but not speaking, because I feel like the time isn't quite right. 10 of Pentacles. You've got the 10 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups in your reading. And the King and Queen of... There's that again. The King and Queen of Wands. So... Okay, well, let's read that Goblins card and see what it actually has to say. Oh, look at that as well. It really wants to show me that 10 of Pentacles. Like, I feel like there's definitely something better for you. Right, let's keep those out then. You've got happiness and stability there. Like, you've got some very, very good cards. I'm going to read whatever Goblins is, and then we're going to pull you an advice card and get you one last song to close out the reading. So, Goblins. Okay. Fear is an illusion. Choose love today. Oh my God, yeah. Choose love today, and then forgive yourself. Like healing, right? Two people relationship healing. Choose love today. Forgive yourself and others. I'm just trying to get it so that you can kind of see it without the reflection of my camera. Goblins are born when you're wounded, and something essential is lost in that experience. From that point on, as you forget your wholeness, they remain with you in the shadows. There, they remind you of what brought them into being, by mimicking your own voice, tricking you into believing that you're unworthy, victimized, or unlovable. They hold you hostage through low self-worth, self-sabotage, and the feeling that you're lacking what you need. Yeah, exactly. So he's sat there dejected, feeling like he's not worthy, feeling like he's not good enough, feeling rejected, but he is like the universe sees him, the universe knows his worth, he, she, they, however you come to this reading, right? It doesn't matter about the gender of the card, it's more about what it's telling you about your own story. If goblins pay you a visit, and this again, this whole set of readings is about self-love and self-worth, right? So this is like your own dark thoughts, your own feelings of like, woe is me. If goblins pay you a visit, know that they represent the shadow of your own self or someone else's, and they're leading you into a potentially reactive situation. Again, exactly, I said, don't react, don't have an emotional outburst about this. That's the wrong thing to do. It is what the cards are telling you. A goblin's card appearance is an opportunity for growth, however, and a signal that you must love yourself. No way. What's the theme, right? What's the theme? No human is without flaws. The goblin's message is that you must release resentments and negative self-talk. Within you is the spark of the divine. Ask spirit to help heal you. Miracles can and do happen, so let go of the negativity. Wow. Right, can I get a card for Aries, please? A card for Aries as advice. An advice card for Aries. I mean, that was good advice. I'd take that as well. Do you have anything else to say for Aries, please? Thank you. Okay, 2 cards there. 3 cards. Okay, I'm not going to read all of them, but we'll see what they say. Thinker, 44. Because I feel like that Goblin's card was really good advice. So you've also got Thinker, Peace. Again, Peace, Temperance, and Imagine. Yeah, so I'm going to say that the advice these are giving you is to have a good think about your situation, to go into this temperance energy, right? Don't be reactive. Don't just blurt out whatever first comes into your head. This is very, all of this energy is very pulling back, going into yourself, having to think about your situation, and not just to think about, oh, she said this, he said that, I want to do this went wrong, why can't I do that? But also, I'd say think more, why am I feeling this way? Why has this made me so angry? Why has this made me feel so dejected? Why do I feel like I'm not worthy? Is it a problem with me, or is it a problem with the structure around me? I'm seeing it as a problem with the structure around you, okay? And then like that reactivity, why do you feel the need to react? It's not telling you that you can never react. It's saying live to fight another day, right? It's saying don't enter a battle that you can't win. You're very strongly advised here with the cards, with this piece as well, to pull back, to withdraw from a situation, and to look around you to see these new opportunities, because whatever this is, like, that is beautiful. And you've got the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Pentacles, the King and Queen of Wands, and all this very beautiful watery energy. So imagine a better future for yourself. You had that Magician card as well. Manifest a better future for yourself. Have the positive thinkings. So watch out for the goblins. Watch out for the negative self-talk and the any feelings of like not being worthy. And yeah, I think stop trying to get to whatever that situation is that you're blocked from. If sometimes the universe puts blocks in your way because they're trying to either make you learn something, or they're trying to direct you to a better path. And it looks like you're being very blocked from something because they're trying to lead you to something better. You've got 2 rainbows as well of healing. So really nice reading. Actually, you are coming through as a very likable energy, Aries. I have to say, you're coming through as a very sweet, quite a noble energy, I would say. So, you know, you are worthy. Right, okay. Can we get a song, please, to close out Aries' reading today? What else do Aries need to know? What's the most important message you can give to them today? So however you react to this, do a little bit of thinking about why you're reacting in that way. So, oh my God. Again, that is crazy. The Nights by Avicii. So I have a whole set. It's a lot of videos there. It's hours and hours and hours worth of videos. I'm sorry. It cut me off before I could say it. I was going to say I'm going to stop and restart because it was flashing at me that I was approaching the 40 minutes. So the recent set of Tell Me Anything readings that I did, I think I said, I called it something like Live a Life You'll Remember. You can go and find that first video, and then there's like a pick a card reading. It's like a whole journey. You can watch the whole set of readings if you want to. I think I've got a playlist there for it. But this was the main song that came through for it. So I think you're being encouraged to go and watch. And this isn't just me trying to promote my own videos. This is the song from that set of readings. So you may need to go and have a look at that. Just see if anything jumps out to you there. But for others of you, just watch the video to the song. Look up the lyrics, listen to the song, and see what you get from it. Okay, use your intuition to guide you. As always, that's the best course of action. Oh, I can't believe that song came on. Right, okay, so live a life you'll remember, and get that emotional balance. Withdraw from situations that aren't worth fighting, and believe in yourself. Imagine a better future for yourself. Aries, you're very lovable. Do take care. And yeah, I hope to see you soon. And to give you the spiel, leave a like if you liked, and let me know in the comments if anything particularly resonated, if you're comfortable doing so. Subscribe, share with friends if you think it's their story. All this stuff really, really helps me out. Shout out to my Geminis, who are legends at the moment. Yeah, do take care, and have a happy birthday, Aries. See you again soon.